welcome to the Underground Hub. We're actually right now, these are the front doors on your way in, and we're on the second floor on the north side of the University Mall in North Tampa. This is actually our third hub. At the very beginning, we had like houses and home offices and that kind of stuff, but really the first official kind of ministry support center, totally designed to equip missionaries, was down on 7th Avenue in Ybor City. We after a few years, we moved into another hub, a large warehouse down on 2nd Avenue, again in Ybor City, and our community enjoyed and was served by that space, empowered by that space for 4 years, and it was just in August, a few months ago, that we moved up into North Tampa, a new area of the city, and a new place to call home. Let me show it to you. One of the first things you'll notice when you walk in the hub is what I think is the highlight of the building. It's this microchurch wall. It's a wall with most, not all, of our 200 microchurches that make up the network. And on the front side, you can see their name. You pull the card off, you can see on the back side a little bit of a description of what they do. And I think it's important to always have that, and I think it's amazing to have it at the front of the building, because right when you walk into the Underground, you're reminded that the Underground is not a building, it's not a program, it's not a service. It is a community of missionary communities. It is a network of microchurches. So you can see the 4 different colors are representative of 4 different phases of microchurches. So we can see their stories. We can see what the Underground is made of. On this side, you can see a little area of what we call powered desks or hot desks, because the hub functions also as a co-work space for missionaries. We try to offer office space and services for missionaries, and one of those things that we do is we offer them a place to work and call home, a place to receive mail, a place to have meetings, and a place to experience the synergy and family of other sacrificial missionaries. This area here is what we call the dream room. So it's a conference room feel, but it's surrounded with these dry erase boards. We invite people to come with their teams and spend some time just dreaming about their ministry, dreaming about the kingdom of God in the city, dreaming about what could be possible among those to whom they feel sent. So they can have team meetings and try to really map out, pray, listen to God, and strategize for the year. This area over here, right next to this T-bar, we call this the T-bar lounge. And what the hub doesn't just try to offer meeting rooms and office space, co-work space. We also try to host events for people. So we try to create areas where people can set up a bunch of tables and chairs, have a fundraising banquet, have a vision casting banquet, have a big dinner, and of course our missionaries throughout the day can use the T-bar area to caffeine up in the afternoon. A portion of the office users in the hub are actual Underground staff who make up some of the essential services that the Underground offers missionaries. So this office block here is what makes up the staff of the Underground network. These 2 office blocks are media and finances. So the media department offers graphic design, website development, video, print materials, anything that microchurches might need to expand their mission. And financial services, they offer payroll services, nonprofit incubation, donor processing. They offer the ability to come underneath our nonprofit umbrella, or even just offer consulting for people who are trying to figure out their own financial systems for their microchurch that they're pursuing. This is the training department, and the training department offers comprehensive training platforms both for leaders of microchurches to continue in their lifelong development as a leader, but also offers curriculum and opportunities for leaders to help train their people. So we don't expect every single microchurch leader to be an expert trainer. We try to create a training platform for those leaders to use to train and develop their people, both in free resources, free content, free curriculum, but also in opportunities like the Underground Institute, which functions similar to a seminary, and and opportunities like open source seminars to come and learn about particular topics. This is the coaching department. The coaching department matches every single microchurch leader in the network with a coach, and that coach connects with that leader every single month and offers one of three different types of coaching. They can offer pastoral care, check-in coaching, or strategic coaching, depending on the level of need of that leader. Here in the back side of the hub, we have a massive open classroom, which can be set up a lot of different types of ways. This can also be an event space, but we like to use it to create training platforms for missionaries to come and learn. There to the left of that training open classroom, we have a prayer room, an open prayer room for communities, but then we also have several private prayer rooms for people to come and spend a day in a prayer retreat if they'd like, as well as a media room and a conference call room for people who need it. To the right, we have here a private office with a reception area and some storage for one particular microchurch that we're servicing, a microchurch led by Nancy Hernandez, which is right now in this season of their ministry doing comprehensive displacement services for families who have been sent to Tampa from Puerto Rico because of the hurricane. These two offices are our media services team, or our movement services team. So they offer movement consulting, coaching, and empowerment and directing for people who want to start movements both here in the States and around the world. So they're empowering and coaching directors, movement directors, walking alongside movement directors who maybe started a movement a while ago and just need care and support, but they're also walking with leaders who want to start something like the Underground, something like a networked expression of missionary church in their city. So they're helping to expand the ideas of the Underground and leaders around the world. The rest of these offices, all the way around here, all the way over into the corner, these are all offices dedicated to microchurches. So these offices are filled by leaders who work day in and day out and need a little bit more office space than what just a powered desk would offer. And so, some of these would be like New Hearts Outreach, which does a whole lot of counseling and care for people who are wrestling with their sexual identity. We have Created, and what's eventually going to be Young Life. Created works with vulnerable women. Young Life works with high school students all over the Tampa Bay area. We've got Stephanie Escalante, who is a leader of leaders in the Messianic Jewish community around here. And we've got Mom Africana. We've got From Ink to Ink and Damon. We've got Timothy Initiative, that works with broken men and helps to restore broken men. And then this corner office is all of the university staff in the city of Tampa on several different college campuses. This area serves two purposes. Here on the left side, we've got our kids' church area. So on Sunday mornings, the Underground parents who consider the Underground home and like to come to our Sunday morning gathering called Crucible, they can drop off their kids here, and there's several classrooms for different age groups, and then there's like a play area with a climbing wall and a chalkboard wall and all this kinds of craziness for them to enjoy. And during the week, some of the missionaries who are also have kids. And sometimes have a hard time finding childcare. They can actually use this area so that their kids have a place to be while they're working. Here on the right side, we've got our free clinic, and I'd like to take you back there to see. This is the Underground Free Clinic, which functions as a free primary care provider for people in the Tampa Bay area. It largely exists to serve people who are either leaders in the Underground network or connected to Underground microchurches right now. So most of the patients are people who are connected to our network, and they can come here to this free clinic and they can receive comprehensive medical care that they would receive at a primary care provider. So there's 2 lab rooms here, and then there's a doctor's office here in the back, and there's several doctors, nurses around the area who volunteer their time to come and serve in this free clinic.